Welcome to Top Shelf Men. I'm Reese, and today we're going to be talking about a type of woman to avoid. I would categorize this woman as the I'm smarter and more educated than you type of modern Western woman. These women are in debt for tens of thousands of dollars for the privilege of being indoctrinated into communism and feminism. These women are incapable of living at or beneath their means, so they will be good little consumers in perpetual debt. They feel entitled to all sorts of luxuries because they have their 4-year college degrees, because that's so hard to get nowadays. If these women aren't obese, they tend to be slightly above average in SMV at best, or they are bangable after about 4 beers at worst. But, of course, these women would rate themselves as 12 out of 10s, and they all feel entitled to the same 6 foot tall, 6-pack abs, high 6-figure income chad, all while having their own body count be above 20 or more. Recently, this video has gone viral, and I wanted to share my take on it, not because she says anything that isn't already obviously true to any red pill top shelf man, but because she represents an archetype for the vast majority of college-educated, modern Western women you'll find all over the dating market in these United States in 2023. So let's take a look at this video, but before that, do me a favor, and if you enjoy this content, leave a like and subscribe for more Top Shelf Men, life advice, and observations. It is support from viewers like you that allow me to make more content for you guys. So let's take a look at the video.
I have a bone to pick with America! So I'm headed to my serving job. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Tell me why I make more money serving. I have my literal business marketing degree that put me in a cute $80,000 in debt. And I make more serving sushi rolls. Because I've been applying to marketing jobs fucking for weeks now. And the pay cut is insane. Insane. But the jobs that are like a cute $150,000 to $200,000 a year, I'm not getting those. I'm a almost 25-year-old, my birthday's soon, almost 25-year-old chick going against, corporate ass America, people with so much experience. All I got is my degree. People say, get your degree, but then they don't talk about how you need experience. The degree was the experience! I need to relax.
So there's a lot of entitlement to unpack there, so let's break it down. First, everyone notice how this video is about a modern, educated Western woman crying poverty while drinking overpriced Starbucks coffee and driving a car with leather seats and a panoramic sunroof. And that car doesn't look old or econo. It's not a hand-me-down, and it's not some kind of base econo model with cloth seats. And of course, she has to have the Starbucks logo in frame. Butterface aside, you can also notice she's dressed for attention. She is dressed halfway between I'm going out on the night with my strapless top, and she's also, oh, I ran out of clean clothes, so I'm wearing my sweatpants to go out. Visuals aside, let's analyze what she says. So she is 80 grand in debt with a business marketing degree. So for any man who would consider wifing up this girl, on top of her entitlement and her baggage from being a modern Western woman, you would also be marrying into her debt. With all that education, yet she claims that she earns most of her income from serving sushi rolls that requires no college degree. Next, she mentions she has been applying for marketing jobs for weeks. And let me tell you, as a marketing professional with several years experience, that what she says here is bullshit. First rule of marketing is that quantity and exposure matters. If you are marketing yourself for a marketing job, you will be giving yourself quotas for how many applications you will complete in one day. You will not say, phew, it took me 20 minutes to fill out that application and write a cover letter. Time to call it a day. As a marketer, you will be filling out 40 to 60 or even 100 applications a day. You will get yourself in there and make everybody know you are a marketer because you know how to market yourself for a job in the first place. You are your own product. But between watching crap on Netflix, taking you Instagram selfies, and reading their horoscope, most modern women are too busy for that. Now, after claiming that she's been applying to jobs for weeks, now she mentions that the pay cut is insane. So this tells us that she has gotten job offers, but wait for it.
The pay cut is insane. Insane. But the jobs that are like a cute 150 to 200,000 a year, I'm not getting those.
She thinks she is worth 150 grand to 200 grand a year? Those are marketing director levels of income, and she is a 25-year-old college graduate with no experience, and she thinks she is deserving of 200 grand a year just because she sat through some classes and passed some tests. This is the level of entitlement that Western society gives women. This is why you'll see plenty of man on the street interviews where a 4 will rate herself to be an 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and she'll say something incredibly stupid like, $500,000 a year is a middle-class income. This is also why the powers that be push for more gynocracy, more socialism, to collapse the current system in order to bring a great reset. Left or right, it doesn't matter, because the vast majority of women are wired to push for social welfare, egalitarianism, and more debt. Speaking of socialism, you can tell from her corporate-ass America words that she is well indoctrinated into that communist doublethink. The same capitalist companies that she is a proud consumer of are also corporate-ass because they won't give a 25-year-old educated modern woman a chance at a senior director's income because capitalism sucks. Finally, you see this 25-year-old woman shriek like a 5-year-old saying, "That degree was the experience!" And some betas online have praised this video, saying that this young woman has figured out that college is a scam. But the reality is that it doesn't matter because we live in a society where nobody dare criticize or shame women for their bad choices. Women are better than men when it suits them, and victims when it's convenient for a white knight to come and save them from their bad choices. As top shelf men, we gotta learn to avoid inviting these kinds of entitled, indoctrinated, bratty women into our lives. And I will agree that it has been getting harder over the years, as these women who were once somewhat uncommon in the dating market 10 years ago are now the norm as products of Western culture. But the same way your average beta thinks it's a good idea to eat fast food every day for lunch or dinner, top shelf men should not eat shit just because it's the most common thing available in the menu. These modern Western women are definitely a type of woman to avoid. Have fun with them as you'd like, but don't invite them into your life. Thank you for listening to this video to the end. What have your experiences been dating an in-debt, entitled, and educated modern woman? If you know of anyone that would benefit of hearing this message, share this video with them to also help the channel grow. We are almost at 500 subscribers. Let's red pill more men out there. This is Reese. See you next video, guys. Peace.